Coming to you every Tuesday night from the studio where the halls are always decked with scooters, it's ESG Live with Chuck and Ramier. Tonight, our favorite scooters battle it out in the Christmas Rumble, plus the Facebook giveaway, community content, news, and more. And now, your host, Chuck Temple!
What's going on, everybody? Hey, it's good to be here. We're doing the holiday thing, as you can see. Glad that you could join us. I see a ton of people already watching, saying hi to everybody in the live chat. Hey, Yaniv, and who else is there? David, and someone who I had to kick out earlier for a mean comment. Anyway, love you all. So this is episode, first, make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that, we can keep making good content like this for you. We are also simulcasting right now on Facebook. This is the first time we've ever tried anything like this. So hopefully it works out and doesn't, destroy the computer. This is episode number 64. We're going to do something. We're bringing back the voting thing. So what we're doing for this show, it's a holiday kind of wish list show. So the idea is Paul, Ramier, and I basically researched our top scooters in 4 categories. Those categories are best scooter to go to the corner store, best commuting, best daily commuting scooter, best weekend warrior scooter, and best scooter to put your mom on, okay? We each separately, okay, came up with our top choice for each of those categories. That is the highlight of the show. So during the Christmas, battle royal, we're going to be each telling each other what our top choice was, and then we will have 5 minutes to debate each one around, along with an audience poll. So all of you guys get to vote. So there's this website that we'll show. You can vote on each of those categories and see which one of us won. So hopefully, and you can always ask questions and stuff like that. So it should be really, really cool. Congratulations to the ESG Facebook group, headed by none other than Mr. Vosk. That just broke 10,000 members, so we're super excited about that. Really way to go. We get so much love from the Facebook, and a lot of the content for the show actually comes from that Facebook group, as you probably know. Also, a big shout out to Apollo Scooters for sponsoring this week's Facebook giveaway. The giveaway this week is the Xiaomi Smart Helmet and an anti-theft alarm. It's worldwide shipping. So big shout out. There we go. Big shout out to Apollo Scooters for making that possible. And we're going to do that giveaway at the end of the show. This is all stuff that you get through the Facebook group, which is, of course, free. Also, we're going to do Photo Friday, Mod Saturday, Scooter Ride Sunday. We may skip the news this week only because there's not a ton on the personal market, and I think the debate will be quite good. I have a feeling. Anyway, before we go into Photo Friday, here's a quick update on our Instagram giveaway from last week. So last week's show, we did a giveaway, but there's a little update. So go ahead and roll the clip, Richie. All right. So last week we had this big eMove Cruiser giveaway, generously sponsored by Voro Motors. There was a snafu with the names. We only, for multiple reasons, we only got the first 222 names in there out of a total of quite a bit. It was a total of 530 names were the total amount that were in the contest. So we had a winner for last week. That winner will still be the winner, which is great. But what we are doing is we have figured out with Voro Motors that we are going, since it's our fault. We are going to provide another eMove Cruiser, and the drawing is going to be for the just for the people who weren't in the first drawing, right? So now basically there are 2 cruisers that have now that are going to win. Someone's going to win 1 out of 2. So it's beneficial for everybody that entered. I don't know how to explain that. Hope that makes sense. So we are going to do the other drawing right now. So here are the new names. These are all the ones that were not included, and this is for another eMove cruiser. So we're going to do 6 randomizes, and the winner will be selected right now. So number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and finally number 6. The winner is So shines a good deed. So shine is a good deed. That is now the other winner of the other eMove cruiser. Congratulations. Have enjoy the eMove cruiser. All right. So recap. There's 2 winners now. One is Edward _ Word. You know who you are. And then the other winner is So shines a good deed, was the way to say that. Anyway, thanks for entering. Let's get on with the show, and let's kick it off with Photo Friday. Okay, this week's Photo Friday, we had a ton of engagement this week. It was kind of ridiculous. I think David Voss said it was like the most engagement for any Photo Friday like ever. And I don't know if the Philippines, maybe they did get, I don't know if they ran the table again this week. We're about to find out. We got 2 honorable mentions, tons of votes still. Even the honorable mentions are getting 20 plus votes. So first honorable mention goes out to Rocky Arroyo with his shot of the Yumi Y11 Plus in Manila, Philippines. Like, how did they get that shot? I don't know. Is this Photoshop? Like, what's going on here? Very cool photo. Beautiful. Okay. Next honorable mention goes out to Alfred Sabay with this photo of a late night ride in Manila again. So beautiful. So cool to see. Those look like, I mean, they're all the different colors there. Maybe those are Dualtrons. I'm not sure. But looks super, super, super nice. Okay. Runner up this week goes to Rona Boizon, posting her Inokim Ox. Inokim Ox, one of our course favorite scooters here. This photo is by Dominic Galuran, who also took the winning photo this week. So I think the Philippines did run the table again. Rona said, in response to her win, quote, "David, thank you. Been riding the scooter for almost 2 years, and it has always been the same feeling of pleasure and fun doing it. The electric scooter community has always been very supportive, and I'm thankful for each and every one of them. Enjoy riding safely. Enjoy riding safely. #ChillRider. So congratulations to Rona. It's another awesome photo. And this week's winner of the ESG Photo Friday with 104 votes. 104 just on this picture, right? There's like 150 comments this year, 160 comments this year. It's crazy this week. Anyway, the winner is Jeff Morales. Congratulations, Jeff Morales. This is a super cool photo. Again, another Inokim Ox. The photo was taken by, I guess, the best electric scooter photographer out there, Dominic Galuran. On the win, Jeff says, quote, "David Voss, hello, David. First of all, I would like to thank ESG for giving me the opportunity to show everyone this amazing photo taken by one of our dear friends, whom also is an avid electric scooter hobbyist, Dominic Galuran. And if you are here, Doms, this is for you, my friend. I'd like to also thank my uber cool fellow rider friends from, here we go, Tiger Riders PH, I Scoot Rars PH, Street Wheels PH BGD, EKSPH, and Tim Vargas, our EKSPH chairman, who's doing almost everything for the growth of the community. There must be a lot going on there. Finally, of course, my family, and lastly, my better half, Ella Bonifacio, for being there in full support of this extraordinary hobby of ours. Ride safe, everyone. End quote. Nice. Whew. So very cool. I feel like when COVID's done, we need to take an ESG sponsored trip over to the Philippines and see what is going on over there. It's crazy. Okay, let me get that out of the way there. Okay, so let's see here. Real quick, so that was Photo Friday, and now we have an ESG commercial break sponsored by Voro Motors.
All right, people, I'm gonna give it to you straight. Single is better. Going single helps keep costs down, and you can spend that money on something else, like pizza. Sometimes pairs can get overwhelming. There's just too much drama, and you might run into power issues. And what if it just goes too fast, and you're not ready for it? Well, when you go single, you don't have to worry about any of that. What? You thought I was talking about dating? Nah. Voro Motors. Single motor scooters without the drama.
They're hoping that they catch me riding dirty. Try to catch me riding dirty. Try to catch me riding dirty. Try to catch me riding dirty, 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 dirty.
Dirty.
The dirty duo's in the house.
I'm back. What's up, Chuck?
What's up, Ramier?
I'm glad we're back together.
Yes.
Normally we're.
Well, we had I had a little family in town, so now it's been 2 weeks quarantine. This is our one time of the week where my nose doesn't hurt really bad because I have a long nose. That's true. You can't really see it from this angle, but from this angle, it gets bigger. Anyway,
how was your weekend? I know you had a. Go ahead. How was your weekend?
It was good. I took Friday off. Vienna and I drove down to Newport Beach to compete in the Newport Beach Winter Open Pickleball Championships.
How did you do?
We did really not so good. So we ended up going, you know what? We ended up going 1 and 2. So, we lost our first, it's best of 3, right? Each match. We lost our first match, but it was close. 11-6 and 11-9. And we were winning in both of them. We just lost. Second one, we won. It's best out of 15, just one game. Yeah. We won 15-6 against some kind of newbies, but they're cool,
Yeah, beat them, smash.
And then we played another team who plays in every tournament, and I don't want to make excuses but it was close. It was 15-13. And there were some times when they messed up, and I don't want to talk about it. We did fine. It was a fun experience. It was a real fun experience, and I think we're looking forward to doing other tournaments as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to you bringing some hardware back to the ESG campus.
I was thinking, I actually thought I had a really good chance of medaling, but, it just wasn't meant to be. Anyway, enough about me. How was your weekend, Ramier?
Pretty good. I was moving the last couple of weeks, and I finished the move. We did our last piece of moving. It was nice, and I'm relieved now. I think I've been stressed the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell.
Yeah.
I feel good
so
now.
Done.
Shout out to my wife and the kids and everybody that helped. Yeah.
Thanks for helping Ramier move, you guys.
Yeah. So now,
yeah,
let's move. Community content.
Let's do this.
We love our community. If you guys hit up Facebook, because that's where all these things are at, headed by David Voss. And we have a few things. And our first thing we have is Scooter Ride Sundays. That's where people share their rides, their group rides, their friends and families. We love to see you scoot. So every Sunday, please submit that because we love it. And first up, I might butcher this name, but we'll see. Don Tabuso with his Boso Joyride with friends. We have a video.
Cool.
Okay. He's using the Relive app, and I think we reviewed this a couple months ago.
It's a good app for tracking your progress. It gives you topography, all that good stuff.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous landscape of the Philippines.
It's enjoyable.
Yeah, and he also has a after this is over, he submitted a group photo. Oh, look at all those people right there. So
it went pretty far, it looks like. It doesn't say how many kilometers though on there, but it looks like they went a nice little jaunt. And then
And here goes the picture right here.
Yeah, this
looks like an
photo-
album cover.
It does. It does. It looks like needs a explicit lyrics banner on the top of it or something.
Explicit writers.
Explicit writers writing crazy.
Yeah.
Very cool though. Very cool. Okay, next up for Scooter Ride Sunday, Dennis Salucia shared this quick ride with Zero Riders PH and friends, and can see someone actually towing another person in this video. So check this out.
Oh, okay. Oh, backwards tenant.
Yeah, how did they go backwards? That's crazy.
Nice. Okay. I like the music. Boom, boom, boom.
I always look forward to the Scooter Ride Sunday for the music primarily.
Every single time. They can,
Secondly, the rides, of course.
yeah, second. If you need to DJ a party, just get all the submission videos and just hit play. All right, third, we have ESG on Paul Somerville. He's test riding the Fido
Yeah.
with his boys in the studio. Let's check that out. Nice.
And his other son is
Recording. So,
is
yeah,
recording.
his 3-year-old son, Lincoln, is riding, and his other son, Sterling, is doing the recording. Shout out to those boys, man.
Yeah.
We need the one on
The
camera.
the
on
next
production
generation of
team.
scooter riders right
for
there.
sure, for sure.
Or Fido riders too.
Fido.
There it is. Cool. Okay. Next up, Matthew Ahrens shares a ride in sunny San Diego on his Apollo Pro.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
It's nice and sunny out there.
Nice.
That Newport Beach is near San Diego. It was super sunny this weekend. Not a cloud in the sky.
Nice.
Beautiful.
It was cold up here.
It was cold last night. I mean, not compared to New York right now. Negative degrees, but I don't know what that's
David told
about.
us not to mention it.
Yeah.
But good job, Matthew.
Yeah.
I love the ride.
Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
scooter, nice point of view, and I like that it has stats. Okay, in addition to Scooter Ride Sunday, we also have Mod Saturdays. I frequently say this is my favorite part of the show because I can't do no mod myself. So every time I see somebody with their accessories, their mods, their upgrades, I love it. So first up, we have a photo from Jeremy Niva with a before and after of his Makey scooter. He had this, you can see the hand grips covers, side view mirrors, a carrying case galore. Nice work, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very cool. Very cool. Next up, a couple photos from Chris Gomez sharing a battery heater for cold weather. Now, this is kind of interesting because we typically don't need that out here. So I haven't seen a lot of those things. But I believe this allowed him to ride around in 29-degree weather. For all of you on the Celsius scale, I think that's like just below freezing. And I think Celsius, that's 0, right? So it'd be negatives for the Celsius. Anyway, kind of crazy, but a great way to save your scooter and not destroy your battery. So
Nice.
Kudos. Very nice.
Okay, last but not least, I might butcher this name, but it's a video. It is from Adis Hadzik Hadzik customizing the rear fender on a 09. Let's check this out. Nice. So he's using a metallic paint pen and he's freehanding the design.
It looks like a henna tattoo on a fender.
Yeah, nice.
I wonder what the rest of it looks like.
Yeah, did we get is it the full video?
Well,
Let's see. Yeah, I liked it though. I like it.
Looks like a good artist.
For sure. Did my first. Okay. Hey, we need you to resubmit the finished product for next week so we can show it because that looked amazing, and I want to see the finished project.
Yeah, absolutely. And keep them coming. This is on Facebook. We're also streaming live. Just shout out to everybody on Facebook right now, and shout out to everybody on YouTube. Anybody on any platform, especially those on YouTube, we're not monitoring Facebook as much right now because it's the first week we're doing this. But hit @Electric Scooter Guide if you want to be able to have us be notified of your question, comment, shout out, whatever it is. If you hit add electric scooter guide, it kind of like shows up in orange or something for us. I don't know if it does the same thing for you guys. But I saw some other folks coming in here. I saw Voros in the house, Apollo Scooters in the house. So welcome. It's always nice when you have the folks that actually are selling these scooters in the chat. So if you guys have questions about any of their products, just ask it in the chat, and they'll hook you up. Okay, and make sure to join that ESG Facebook group so you can submit all of your mods, scooter rides, ask your questions, all that stuff into that Facebook group.
Submit.
Yeah. Okay. Next scooters to review. We have more scooters on deck than we've ever had before. The Inokim Quick 4 first look is actually dropping tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah, Ramier's on top of that. He is the editor, producer of that one. That's looking real good. And then the full review is next Tuesday, right? So we're on these 2-week cycles. And so next Tuesday, the review of the Inokim Quick 4 will be dropping. It's interesting scooter. It's a bit to talk about on that one.
Yes, a doozy.
Then we've got the Apollo Ghost. It looks like we're going to try to have a first look review dropping on the 18th of December, with the full review coming out on January 26th. We also have a 010X video coming out. It'll be kind of like a first look. It'll be like a first look, and then also really probably kind of focusing on some of the top 4 upgrades that you can get with that scooter, like the rugged clamp, the folding handlebars, the hydraulic brakes, and the key fob alarm. Yeah. So we're going to kind of focus on that because actually I say 2 of them are amazing. One of them I don't really like, and one of them is like, you could get it. It's nice, but not like a must. But 2 of them are like musts in my book. So, spoil. I don't want to spoil it. But anyway, that video is coming out on the 11th of December. We've got a first look of the U-Scooters Booster GT with the app. It's the special edition with the app. And the scooter's a little different. If you look at, we have both of them in the office right now, and they do look a little different. The first look on that drops on December 22nd. We have a lot of work to do, apparently.
Yeah, I just finding out all this right now. That's a lot.
Then, check this out. I think the Inokim Ox O is supposed to arrive today, actually. Most likely either here to my house. It's not here yet, but it's still only 5:20. So that looks like it's going to be the next scooter to review, which means that it will probably drop 2 weeks after next Tuesday. So whatever day that is, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Ox O.
Yeah. Me too.
I've been riding the Ox. I rode it last week.
Yeah.
A fan of it. So
I'm a huge fan of the Ox.
Beefier one.
Yeah. One of the best, I think, most comfortable rides like out there.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the other scooters we have that we're trying to kind of fit in would be the new 9-Bot Max, what is that? The G30 LP, the Segway ES4, which, we kind of have to do it. The Mac Wheel Pro and the GoTrax Apex is also in the house. Also the Fluid board. We got to figure out when we're going to unbox that. There's a lot of packages
cool.
in here right now.
Didn't we look at the audience and see?
That's right. Yeah. So we did a little Facebook poll of what scooters y'all want us to review next. And it looked like the number 1 scooter that y'all want us to review is the Weeped FF. The second most is the 011X. And then the third is the Apollo Ghost, which is already in the queue. So if anybody has a Weeped FF that lives in like the East Bay area, or anybody has the 011X that lives in the East Bay area, man, we can like trade scooters for a couple days. That would be That would be fancy. We would like that. So that would be cool. We also did a YouTube poll.
Yeah, in YouTube we had 125 votes. 53% went to the new Segway 9-Bot Max. People wanted to see that one, and that's the one we have. Right?
It's actually holding up the Christmas tree right now.
And 24 wanted to see the GoTrax Apex, and we'll get all that going.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, the Apex will get in the list, and the 9-Bot Max will definitely get in the list. Yeah. So thank you for participating, everybody. That it's nice. We can put out these polls. We kind of get to know what y'all want, and then we can kind of adjust our schedule to meet that, and we'll do the best we can for you. All right, so next up is going to be the holiday wish list battle, but before that, we're going to take a quick commercial break sponsored by us here at ESG. The new and improved Electric Scooter Guide website now includes an updated database which adds water resistance ratings and scooter dimensions, all sortable and filterable, and available in metric and imperial. Updated performance data of over 40 top electric scooters, including range and acceleration. The results of the world's largest electric scooter survey, showing you the top 13 electric scooters as voted by actual riders. Extensive reviews of over 43 electric scooters. The world's largest collection of updated and exclusive coupon codes to save you some cash. A new group ride finder local to your area. Check it out at electric-scooter.guide. All right, so we are all here now for the main event of the show. I'm here with Paul.
Good to see everybody.
All right.
Oh, hey, thank you for the microphone.
Yeah, thanks.
Good to see everybody.
And of course, you guys know Ramier.
Hey.
All right, so here's what this is going to be about. All right, so we're here to give you our top 4 scooters in 4 categories: best scooter for riding to the corner store, best daily commuter, best weekend warrior, and best scooter that you would put your own mother on. The way this is going to work is that as soon as we start each category, each of us is going to have about 1 minute to kind of give their top pick. We're going to go Ramier, then Paul, then myself. At the end of us telling what our picks are and why, we're going to have 5 minutes to basically debate. When that debate opens, the voting will also open to everybody that's watching. What you're going to do is you're going to go on the Menti website. We're going to pull that at the bottom of the screen. It's also in the description. It's also, I think, the pinned comment. So you should be able to find that link really easily. But when the voting starts, you'll be able to see in real time the voting levels, and then we'll have a winner for each category, and that will determine who wins each round of the Christmas wish list battle. And I think that's it, right? Did I miss anything? Oh, and Richie, thank you. We're gonna have pictures of each scooter up. Richie got, so thank you to Richie for getting all these photos together. He does an amazing job. He's the guy behind all the monitors that we keep looking at instead of the cameras here. Yeah, so shout out to Richie. Okay. So without further ado, let's get into this. So the first category is Best Corner Store Runner. And Ramier, you're up first.
Okay, if it was me, if I can recommend anything to one person, if they're going to the corner store, the scooter is the Segway 9-Bot Max. I like that sound. But yeah, man, it's a great store runner. To me, it's solid. It doesn't have suspension, but the 10-inch tires, it gives you a smooth ride. Everybody, when they ride this scooter, they're like, okay, it's a great introduction. It's not like the fastest scooter, but it can get you to the corner store, and you can also bring it in the store, and it's sturdy enough to put a bag on there to carry. So if I have to tell someone to, best corner store runner, which is actually my real life corner store runner, it was the 9-Bot Max for about 3 months.
Oh, man.
Okay.
So, boom. That's less than a minute.
All right, very good, very good. Okay, next up is Paul. What is your choice for the best corner store runner?
I've got to go with the Fido, the Fido seated electric scooter. It's the scooter that's its own shopping basket. Okay. And so, if you do bring it inside the store, you can wheel it along and drop things. Yeah, you can see right there the little pouch in the middle. Yeah. We measured it out. It's about 1/2 cubic foot, which compares to about 3/4 cubic foot for like a backpack. And you just wheel it around, drop your stuff in. If you did want to leave it outside, it's got a lot of places you could lock it up to. And, it's the only one that we've called an SUV on the show. In fact, I think they should have called it the Store Runner. I think that would have been a great name. That's what I would have called it. So
awesome.
That's my pick.
Okay. Thank you, Paul. For me, I have a few criteria for the best corner store runner. And for me, it needs to be...
What is this?
Look at you.
I put a little
Just cheating.
I put a little extra effort here, okay? I went on Canva a couple hours ago and really thought this through. So, okay. So basically, for me to get to the corner store, I got to take it up and down stairs, right? And I want it to be quick, but my corner store is 2 blocks away. So I want it to be the fastest to fold and unfold. I need it to be fast and easy to carry. I need it to go decently quick. It's obviously got to go 15 plus. And of course, being able to go up and down stairs. And so my choice is none other, surprise, surprise, than the Unagi Model 1. Now, I want to tell you something. This is the quickest folding mechanism out there, okay? I know that it's not the scooter you're going to want to ride for long distances on any terrain, but to go on good terrain, short distances, and especially one that you can literally pick up with one finger and take down the stairs, that's the one I'm taking to the corner store. Okay, so now that we each said our little piece, Ramir's here writing notes over there, we're going to open this up for 5 minutes for debate. At this point, you guys, if you see the bottom of the screen there, you can go over to, Menti, put in the code 7545099. This will then pop up live results of the, this will pop up the results for the electric scooter, so it'll be live real quick, I think. But why don't we start with the debate on this scooter? So, or on these scooters. So who has a question? I saw Ramier writing some notes.
Nah, to me, you proved the point why I wouldn't go with the Unagi. You said something about you don't want to ride it on that much terrain. When you go into the corner store, you're driving on terrain. So
well, no, I'm
just saying, Chuck. Go ahead.
I don't want to go on terrible terrain on tiny. I think those are 7-inch non-pneumatic tires. But even if you're on average terrain for 2 blocks, to me, the cost of having to lug something as big as the 9-bot Max that weighs 42 pounds?
Yeah, that caught my eye. Yeah.
And then you're gonna snag that on your door and rip out piece of your house, right? That's tough, man. That's really tough. And guess what? Guess who's actually gonna get to the store quicker? Not only am I going to get down the steps quicker, but my acceleration on that Unagi with the dual motor scooter is absolutely faster. And it has a faster top speed too.
Are
20
you
miles
making
per hour
it to the
versus
store
18.
if it's not good terrain? Is the real question.
And it's a good thing he's only 2 blocks from the store because it only goes 8.5 miles.
Oh
yes, that's why it's not my daily. So spoiler, it's not the daily commuter. It is the corner store because literally it's like I think it's like 3 or 4 blocks. They're not bad blocks for me. And like I'm gonna get there quicker than anybody else's scooter. Although I do like the fact that the Fido does. I don't have a lot to knock on your choice actually, because you could go to the store and put all of your bag of chips and everything inside of that. So
I don't even need to find my backpack. I just like throw a leg over it and just start going.
That's true.
Or are you taking it inside the store though?
Yeah, I was thinking about
a corner store, not a grocery store, a corner store. A corner store with small aisles. Can you take the Fido seated scooter in a store?
How many? But the corner store, there's probably not too many people in there. I know the corner store where I used to live, right, with the good samosas. Remember that place?
Okay. We're still waiting on it.
Oh, we're getting
the voting hasn't started.
The voting's probably getting going, right, Richie? Something. Okay.
We'll keep going.
Well, we'll keep going, and then when it opens,
I'll keep convincing everybody that the 9-bot Max is a good one.
So what was the main?
The voting wasn't live. It's live now.
Okay, voting is now live.
We got our first vote.
Is that what is that? Is that the Unagi?
It's the cheater scooter.
Okay, so what? So I want to give. What was the reason again for the heaviest scooter to go to the corner store?
Ramir's got to vote.
Because you want to go to the corner store. When you're going to the corner store, you're buying stuff, so you need something heavy and rugged enough to put it on. B, you want to get there safely with these tires, with any type of terrain and any type of road. You can get on a scooter and go. You just said it yourself, a lot of things, a lot of negatives about the Unagi, and it was all concerning safety. So when I want to go somewhere, I want to get somewhere safe and sound, like the song. Safe and sound.
You want safe, you want a Fido. I mean, it's got the big wheels, it's got the big brakes, and you want to carry stuff? 330 pounds.
But you cannot take that in the corner store. You cannot take it to the corner store.
But are you going to take a 9-bot Max that's like won't even fit in your trunk into the corner store?
You're not driving in trunk. You're
Where
driving.
do you even lock up the 9-bot Max?
You take it in the store with you.
You're going to
take it with you.
Do you know what's 6 inches? Do you know what's 6 inches shorter than a 9-bot Max? A Fido.
Well,
Can you take the
How about the
Fido in the store?
unagi? How much smaller is that?
Oh, we're not talking about about how long the unagi is.
I have one question for Ramier. I have one. Ramier, what's the scooter that you take in your trunk to get to work every day? The last few blocks. Just
I did it for
Busted.
2 days.
Hold on.
2 days, because it was less than a mile. I was taking the unagi,
Yeah,
but the
corner
ride
store, less than a mile.
It was hard. It hurt, and my knees were hurt. The leaves on the street, I almost fell. So I said, you know what? Let me not take this anymore, and let me grab the 9-Bot Max.
So is that the
'Cause-
scooter that you have in your car?
Nope, the next scooter is my next pick for my next
Okay.
my next
Fair enough.
category. But who's winning?
Man,
So
it's
far,
Ramier.
so far a 9-Bot Max, and then Fido, and then Unagi. Man, I got 3 minutes to convince people to get that Unagi for the corner store. All right,
And can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
The 9-Bot Max max capacity is not correct because I'm way over 220 and I ride it and I go 17 miles.
That's true.
And a half. I mean,
That's
17
true.
miles per hour.
Nah, that's true.
And it's cool.
No, I give you that, but I do want to. I want to say one thing. If you're trying to get to the corner store, right? And for me, I'm not trying to change tires. I know my terrain. If it's the corner store, I know where the manholes are. I know to not take it in rain, et cetera, et cetera. So yes, the Unagi is going to be the least safe out of those 3 scooters by far. But who's going to get there quicker? And I'll tell you who's going to get there quicker. The Unagi goes up to 15 miles per hour in 4.4 seconds versus the 9-Bot Max at 5.4 and the Fido at 6.7. One of the
smooth and
slowest.
slow. That's
the
how you want it.
slowest. I mean, if my mom is going to the corner store, I would put my mom on the Fido. Okay, but myself, I'm trying to get up to 20 miles an hour. None of these scooters actually. Oh, I guess the Fido. No. The Fido doesn't even go up to 20.
No.
The Unagi goes to 20 miles an hour. The Fido goes to 16.4.
Make it
and
to the store.
and the Segway 9-Bot Max goes 17.8. Nothing goes 20, and nothing goes 20 as quick as the Unagi.
Safety. You could go 45 miles per hour, but if you can't make it to the corner store, it's not a corner store runner. The Fido, I think that's a good choice, but it's not a corner store type of scooter. Like a corner store is small, it's compact, but you really can't bring it in with ease as you can do. Like we took the Fido to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big aisles.
but you took it in there.
Got the stage.
Is it
in
because
there.
the handlebars are too wide on
Yeah,
the
it's
Fido?
too wide. It's too wide.
You
got
can
the
fold
pegs
them
out
down.
there.
But are the handlebars that much wider on the Fido than they are on the 9-Bot Max? Because I don't think so.
I don't know. Sometimes it goes
I
with
think
pretty
I
standard,
think that
about 24.
the width.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I
we
think
should
so.
have this. We should
Uh-oh.
have this width here.
Yeah,
I
here you
think Paul is convincing people right now.
Actually, the 9-Bot Max is 18 versus the Fido's 24.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
actually
that's
it
true.
is.
But you fold it.
And then it's also about the price.
point,
What's the
but-
price on all these things?
$1,000 for a Fido.
$7.99 for a 9-Bot Max. And with
$1,000 for the
with
Unagi
the
Model
ESG
1.
code.
Man, he's
You can
got.
knock out some.
No,
more.
there's no.
Ray Ramirez got $200 left for food.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
The
Fido is now. The Fido is now in the in the
yeah.
top position.
It's the SUV.
My goodness. I mean,
Scooter utility vehicle.
Man.
wow.
where
Are there
it's
any
at.
questions on this yet? We got 1 minute left before we need to close it. All right, we got a couple questions coming in. Let me see.
Vote Max. Yeah, vote Max.
Okay, let me just go to the thing. So the Menti code doesn't work. That's working now. The Menti code is working. Yeah, the Menti code is working. Everybody, I see a bunch of voting. We got 30 seconds left. If there's any, yeah, I mean the Unagi
Fido.
gets a lot of hate. I know, it gets a lot of hate, but
It is I will give it this. It's a very good looking scooter. It would look very smart in Whole Foods.
if Whole Foods is my corner store, they would probably let me in with the Unagi. They probably
they
kick
might.
you out with everything else.
That's true.
They're a little.
The Fido,
rough
they
over
look
there.
at me and they go, "You're here to cause trouble."
Max.
The 9-Bot Max is a scooter you'll see for. There are people going to the grocery store with though.
Yeah.
That is the popular favorite. Okay, guys, we got 3, 2, 1. Voting is closed. Richie, what's the winner here?
The Fido seated scooters.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's the percent?
56% for the Fido, 35% for the 9-Bot Max, and 8%.
8.
Wow. Chuck wants a
All
recount.
right, so here we go. So yeah, if we would have opened the polls on time, winner,
Paul.
That's right.
Paul,
Paul
some-
the winner. Ramier second place. Unagi's in third. All
But there's more. There's
right.
more to come, folks.
right, here we go. Next category is the best daily commuter. So it's an interesting one. So this is a scooter that you would ride on your daily commute, and this is our personal choices for our personal needs. And Ramier, why don't you go first?
Okay, so last round you was like, what scooter do you have in your trunk right now? And this is my best daily commuter scooter, the Apollo Explorer.
Okay.
Boom. To me, it's when you say daily commuter, it's something you can ride every day and all day. You can ride this. It has the speed. It goes 30 miles per hour. Well, 29.9, but 30 miles. The range is there. The weight is pretty nice. The max rider weight is there. And also at nighttime, you won't be afraid. It has the nice little deck light and the nice little stem light on there, and you can really be seen.
That's
and
a good
I love
point.
this scooter. It's my top dog. My number one big dog scooter for heavy riders for a reason, because it's it's a tank. You can ride it every day, get it around. What else? What else can I say about the scooter? I'm gonna wait until the debate start.
Say the name again. Say the name again.
Apollo Explorer.
All right. Very good, Ramier.
Boom.
Paul, what is your choice for your personal favorite best daily commuter?
I am going with the Quick 4 Super all the way. On this
Enokim.
one. The Enokim Quick 4
Okay.
Super, yes. And it's funny. So I have all this data, and I put a bunch, spreadsheet together like I always do, and I highlighted all the great things about all the other scooters. On this one, I've got one thing highlighted, and one thing only, because the data just doesn't say it. But the one thing I have highlighted is that it is a sexy beast, and it is very special feeling. And I don't know, it's just, if I were to take one scooter home and to ride, it would be this one. And I'm shallow. It's gorgeous. I just love looking at it. It's a scooter to be seen on, if that's such a thing. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful scooter. And it's very smooth to ride. And I feel like I would be very comfortable riding this in like a nice suit.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. All right. So for me, for a daily commuter, I've thought about this a lot, actually, especially in the last little bit, because for me, I need a scooter I've been saying it for 2 years. I need a scooter that's 45 pounds or less, or, which is the new thing, 50 pounds or less with a handle on the back. That actually makes a huge difference. I needed to go a legit commuting speed, 22 to 25. I needed to get decent range, and that for me is over 20 miles. And then I needed to be nice and safe so that I feel good riding fast on it, right? But I need to be able to take it up and down stairs. And I love like big scooters like Apollo Pro. I rode that one for a long time, but I just started, my back hurts after a while taking it up and down stairs. I'm not a huge person, so that cannot be my daily commuter. So it kind of came down to 3 scooters, really the 09 kind of Apollo City, the Enokim Quick 4, which is the brand new one, and the Mantis 8. And for me, it's the Mantis 8 is my new favorite daily commute. I actually just switched. I kind of trade off between, the Apollo City and the 09 models. I actually was a little too hard on the Mantis 8 for our review. I was telling Justin this morning in our morning call, I was like, man, I actually think I went too hard on that scooter. I rode it again last night and today, and I'm like, after, we rode like 6 scooters the same route yesterday. It was so helpful. I'm like, man, it's actually more stable than I thought at high speed. I really like it. It has the speed, it has the range, it has the longer deck that I'm gonna argue about here in a minute. It's basically got almost everything that I want. It's the closest thing for me to the best day, and it has the lights on the bottom that flash. So for me, that is my personal favorite scooter. And now we're opening up the voting to you guys. So let's open that up. Go on Menti. I think we have to make that live, or maybe it already is. Oh, maybe
Am I already winning?
I think Ramier is winning.
I was winning.
I know that tiny little background anywhere.
That is.
Yeah. So we're opening up the voting, and let's get to it. We have 5 minutes.
Oh yeah. I did notice the 09 appeared in the long-term parking area today at HQ.
It did. I mean, like, I love that scooter because of the front and bottom lights. It goes the speed. It has the range. It has dual mechanical brakes, dual pneumatic tires. But the Mantis 8 is absolutely more stable, when you're getting up to high speed. And this is the one thing that I didn't really like understand before, because we don't test for this. We only test for a 200-foot very steep hill. We don't test for a 6% grade hill over a half a mile, which is what I have to get up. The 09 would go about 13 miles an hour up that hill, and I started changing my route because of that. I took the Mantis 8. The Mantis 8, without even a full charge, was going 19 to 20 miles per hour up that hill, which for me, going up a decently steep hill at 20 miles per hour, I'm happy. So that's why I chose that scooter. How did you feel about the Mantis? I'm really curious, because I have a feeling you must have been,
very close.
up all night, trying to decide the Inokim Quick 4 versus the Mantis 8.
Yeah, it's very
I'm
close
guessing.
for me on the Mantis 8. I love the Mantis 8 also. And it's just a really nice scooter to ride. It's roomy, it's very stable. But I don't know, every time I get in the Quick 4, it just makes me smile. I look down at it and I think about how happy I am to be on the scooter, instead of, like, say if I had a dreary office job. I was going to say how happy I am to be on the scooter instead of coming to work, except I work here and it's pretty great. But if I had a regular job, then I would be looking down at the scooter and being happier to be on the scooter than being at work.
So I like that. I mean, I do want to ask you one question, though. The deck size, right? The deck size versus, so the ride quality, the actual ride. I know carving like you're on a snowboard, there's nothing like that, that Quick 4. But are you going to do that your whole way to work, or would you rather have an elongated deck so you can get your feet spread a little wider and be more comfortable?
Yeah, I don't mind a small cockpit. For 5 years, our family car was a Porsche 911, and we're a family of 4, and so I'm used to having things in kind of tight. It feels like, it does feel like wearing a pair of shoes. It's like a quarter size too small, and you're like, no.
Man.
But it's there's something sporty about that when things are tight and everything's right there, and I kind of like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you like the tight fit.
Let me get back in here.
Yeah,
please.
okay, all right, Ramier.
Please.
Sorry,
Please,
Ramier.
it's been 2.5
2.5
minutes.
Ramier's got something to
One
say.
word.
Okay, Ramier.
But you're already winning.
Because I got a question for you.
Nah, go ahead with your
I'm
question
trying to
first.
pick on the little guy here to try to gain some of those percentage points. But go ahead, Ramier.
The price on it is
Yep.
better than you two guys' scooters. The speed is better. The range is better. The deck size is the best.
I agree with all those points. It's just, and I think actually, if I were you, I may actually agree with you. But for me, and actually this is something we're going to do in the Inokim video that's coming up. We have a special section where we say, hey, these other scooters that we're comparing it against, which is the Apollo Explorer, which is the eMove Cruiser. I'm talking about the Quick 4 video coming up. I'm going to show how you actually have to pick up that scooter to bring it up and downstairs every time. And you got to go and bend your back all the way down, grab that thing by the butt of it, which is smooth with it, which is, either hurt your hand or whatever. And man, just thinking about having to pick up heavy scooters, right here on my back, right here on my shoulder blade, I'll tell you where it is. It's right there. It's this little spot right here on my back.
I hear you, Chuck.
It hurts just thinking about it.
I don't know. I think you got valid points, but it's nothing about the commute. If you're talking about a daily commuter, when you're on a scooter, the Apollo Explorer feels the best. The Quick 4, the stem is somewhat short. It's sus. If you guys play Among Us, the stem is sus in many ways. Your scooter, I like that one, but the same thing with the stem is kind of short. It doesn't go as fast as you think it would go. Like if
It doesn't go 30, 31 like the Apollo, but do you have to bring the Apollo up and down stairs constantly?
Yes.
And you're okay lifting it up and down those stairs?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Really?
I mean, if it's a ride that you have to go over and over with, a quick 40 seconds of going up the steps compared to 30 miles being comfortable riding, I'll take the 30 miles being comfortable riding over the, 40 seconds of discomfort.
Okay. Agree to disagree. For me, I guess I'm a lighter guy, and I think maybe for me, if I was you, I mean, because I say 40 pounds, I don't mind grabbing and picking up myself. But man, 56 pounds on the Apollo. I'm not saying it's a bad scooter. It's a great scooter, but I'm not picking up 56 pounds over and over again. I'm just not. I'll pick up that Apollo City over and over again. I love that.
You know what's even lighter than a Mantis is a Quick 4. Quick 4 is only 47 pounds.
That is the best scooter to pick up.
And it's 3 inches shorter. Oh,
yeah.
You got the way from Richard.
Okay, so who's the winner this time?
I recognize this guy.
Oh, my goodness. It is the Apollo Explorer takes the cake. Ramier wins. I got second place finally with something I can't really see, and unfortunately, Paul,
Did
you
I?
got
No. No. I
Right?
Wait, Richie.
Hold on, Richie.
Nah, the Cabo.
Cabo's at 8. Is
Yeah.
last place. Oh yeah.
Ridiculous. This is ridiculous. How is that possible? Okay.
Oh man.
All right. Well, that's fine. Except whose friend bought the Mantis 8?
That's true. That would be Nico. My buddy Nico bought the Mantis 8.
All right. Case closed.
They're all
All
good
right.
scooters.
Hi, Nico. How
I
are
like
you?
this.
Nah,
category.
all these
pretty good.
choices are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is the best weekend warrior scooter. And so this is a scooter you want to, take for the weekend, have fun on it, all that kind of stuff. Not necessarily the scooter you're going to take to the grocery store or commute on a daily basis, but the one you're going to take out on the weekend for a big ride or whatever. And Ramier, you're up first.
Okay, my pick was easy. It's a 010X. Any type of version you have, the 60 volt, 52 volt. I like the 010X for multiple reasons. One thing about this category, you want to have fun. You can have fun on a scooter, and with the suspension on there, you can really give yourself to the scooter 100% and not have a worry. So, me with the 010 with the upgrades, I think it's worth it. With the folding handlebars, with the lock on there, and what else? Yeah. The locking mechanism.
The upgrades?
The upgrades.
Yeah.
The upgrades
Those
make it
upgrades.
really, really, really prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's the best one because all the scooters we're gonna name are heavy, and you're gonna have to fold it and put it up somehow. But with this one, where you can kind of shorten the footprint and collapse it down, I like it. 010X. Let's go, baby.
All right,
Send me
010X. Okay, next up, Paul, what is your choice for the best weekend warrior?
I am up with the Mantis Pro.
Oh,
Yes, and this is the showing some Mantis love, and this is the 10-inch wheel,
Yeah.
dual motor, big boy Mantis with the hydraulic brakes and the works. I mean, it's just it's there's a lot to love, and it is a well loved scooter all around, and Ramier nailed it. It's all about if you're all three of these scooters are super fun scooters, and hard to go wrong with any of them. But the rightest one would be the Mantis Pro.
okay.
At 65 pounds,
Yeah.
it's also the lightest of the best.
It's true.
of the
You can.
bunch.
I can pick that thing up.
Yeah.
Take it upstairs. No problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. My choice is based on the fact that. Why did I do that? It needs to. Whatever. These are my criteria.
notes.
Let's just say that my choice is the Wolf Warrior 11 by Cabo. This scooter is, it is heavy, but is the most durable. It's the most robust. You can easily, we have off-road tires on it. You can get those off-road tires or on-road tires. You can ride it at night. There's no other scooter that comes with the night lights that shine so bright. There's no other scooter that comes with a damn motorcycle horn on that thing that just scares everybody. So when you're, in traffic, if you're stranded on a mountain or something, you just hit that horn. You're good to go. It's the fast. I think it does. I think that and the Apollo Pro may have the fastest total top speed.
Yep.
I think maybe this one might be a hair faster, but it definitely goes the furthest at a tested 42.2 miles of range. And I will say this, I can load this by myself in a car. And so that is one of my criteria that I need. So Dual Tron X, I can't have that in my list. So my choice is the Wolf Warrior 11. Okay, let's open this thing up to voting.
Nice.
And who's got the first question?
So why can't you load the 010X?
No,
Nope.
you can. So actually, all of the scooters work on my list. Actually,
okay.
Every single one of these scooters is a fantastic scooter to be able to use for the weekend. I think any of them, the previous ones, I couldn't agree with some because for my use case, I couldn't take Ramier's daily commuter. But in this case, any of these scooters I actually think would be a great weekend warrior, personally.
And yours has the name Warrior, right, in the name of the scooter. So.
Well, I did pick out the category name. So
I mean, I like the scooter. I'm a big fan of the Wolf Warrior,
Yeah.
but it's heavy. And at some point,
Yeah.
every single ride, you have to collapse the scooter
Yeah.
or bring it down,
Yeah.
even if you're having fun. So to me, the 010X.
I don't know. I mean, it is one of the scooters you can ride almost anywhere you're going to go. You can just ride it there instead of packing it up. I mean, that'd be in fact, to me, that would be the point of that scooter is to have it be the one that takes you to the ride and then goes on the ride and then takes you home from the ride.
Well, I think.
But
actually,
you don't think the Mantis Pro can get you to the ride? Paul said it himself. He doesn't think the Mantis Pro can get him to the ride. No.
Oh, well, maybe a different kind of ride, but no, that's true. That's true. It's yeah.
So one thing about
one.
the 10X is if you are going to fold it, like you said, I don't know if you ever, I mean, I love the rugged clamp because you did say 10X with the clamp. And I will have to point out that while that does make that stem uber solid, it also makes it uber ridiculously difficult to fold. You almost can't do it without a rubber mallet. Like you need tools to be able to actually fold the stem with the rugged clamp.
It bit me the other day when I was I was trying to push it down and it
did you get your hand smacked?
Well, it wouldn't go, and then it went and it caught my finger underneath. And so
it's funny. I had the same thing, but it was on the meat of my palm, and I was like, I literally knocked off a chunk of skin.
Yeah, so
you got to be really
sliding
careful
those down.
with that. It's so robust. I mean, granted, it does make the stem it's a necessity.
It's still worth it.
It's still worth it for sure. For sure, it's
a
still
little
worth
blood,
it.
you know.
But I would say that the Wolf Warrior, if you're gonna take how long it takes to fold this, of course the Mantis is gonna be the quickest.
Yeah.
The Wolf Warrior, I sit on the seat and I can undo that in probably 4 or 5 seconds actually, and so then. I don't know. Maybe the Wolf Warrior is actually not that bad for folding. It's just you have to sit on it because you can't fold it like from saying that it's too heavy.
I don't know. I would just fold it and then I would just look at it because I'm like, not picking. I'm just not going to pick that up.
There's a way you do. You grab it by the front fork, right, and you put the front into the trunk, and then you just lift the back, and then you just tilt it on the wheel and just load it in. It's actually very.
So you're picking up about half the scooter at a time.
Yeah, it's not hard.
That's not so bad.
What was hard was actually getting that thing into my old apartment. I had to single finger the box up the stairs. It was horrible. Yeah. But yeah, it's a big scooter. But y'all know which one's the most robust. The one, it's like the scooter that you want when you really don't want anything to happen. You don't want anything to break. You really need to get where you're going. You're stuck on the side of the hill or whatever. What scooter you're really gonna have? You all know it's the Wolf Warrior. You know that's the one that got to Tibet. Right, 2,000 miles or
Did
whatever.
It really?
Yeah, they had, or who knows if that's real, but
it feels like a real vehicle. I mean, I rode it today for the first time. I took it up to top speed.
That's right.
It was pretty great. I have to give it to you.
And those with the off-road tires you took it.
Yeah,
up, right?
not my favorite.
Oh, that might be why the performance might be different.
You had
talking
different
about
tires
that.
on it.
Yeah, the street tire is gonna have better.
Yeah,
performance.
I was getting indicated 50 miles per hour, but I was not getting GPS 50 miles per hour.
Yeah, what was it? 43, 44?
Yeah, it was like 43 and a half.
I like all these scooters.
Yeah, no, these are all good choices. I don't have any problem.
I have no problem.
I don't have any problem with actually any of them. It's just
that's Paul.
There's so much love in this category.
Who's winning this thing
Cabo
right now?
Mantis 10 Pro.
The Cabo's winning first right now.
I think because it's like all around one of the.
It's been a really popular scooter for a while.
It is, and it kind of rides itself. It's kind of goes straight. It's pretty nice.
It is one of the first scooters that I've ever ridden no-handed. I mean, I don't do this.
Whoa!
Don't do it. But
no.
Next point.
I also crashed a Fido a couple weeks ago. For anybody who wasn't watching that episode. But no, it feels so stable that that it's.
It does. I think the 10X as well. Feels super. I mean, I love riding both those. I actually probably prefer the 10X. Yeah. To be honest.
Yeah, I think in this category, it's a lot of good scooters. Like we could have put the Apollo Pro Ludicrous on there.
The only thing about the 10, I have to have one gripe is that it's so fast that it actually hurts my pinky finger. That the 10 because the way that you're gripping it, because you have to like put pressure with your forefinger, it only leaves these 3 fingers to kind of pull your body back onto the scooter with as it's jerking you like this. Yeah. And I find that like my pinky gets cramped. Yeah. And I think that's the only thing I don't like.
I feel like if they had the suspension were a little more firm, then it wouldn't cant back quite as much, and then you wouldn't have to hold on as much. But that's I don't know. All right, so voting has closed.
Okay,
Paul.
Paul's okay. Hold on. So we got Paul as the #1 winner. Who's second, Richie?
Second is the 010X.
Oh,
010X.
Dang.
Oh man, I'm last.
So much for doing your homework.
I guess. Okay. So thank you guys for voting, even though none of you voted for me. But okay, shout out to those 3 people that voted for me. Okay, last category is the best scooter for your mom. And Ramier, go ahead.
Okay, before I show mine, I just want everybody to go back to thinking. When you had a scooter and you introduced somebody a scooter, most people introduced people to this next scooter, and that's the scooter I would take to the corner store, and it's the Segway 9-Bot Max.
Same scooter twice?
Same scooter twice for the same reasons.
All right.
It's safe. It's a good introduction to the scooter world. Like if you want somebody to be impressed, like, oh, I seen these, skips and limes. No, if you want to take it to the next level and really get in a big introduction in a big way, give them the 9-Bot Max. My mom actually rode this scooter because I had it as my corner store scooter, so I had to pick it. I think it's safe. I felt, you could put the different modes on there, 1, 2, 3. Yep. I mean, what is it, sport, drive, and
what did your mom think?
She liked it.
Okay.
I should have actually recorded it, but this was before we did community content, and it was one of, it was nice, responsive. The acceleration took her, the braking was okay, and the tires, it really made her feel safe on the road. Like other scooters, when they have small tires, smaller footprint, they don't really feel, safe. So the Segway, even my son, I should say that on my son, 7 years old at the time, he rode the scooter with ease.
Remember.
I love the scooter.
I remember.
Vote 9-Bot Max. Go ahead.
All right.
Who's next?
All right. Paul's up next.
I got next.
All right.
So I had the Xiaomi Mi M365. And where I was lacking data on the InnoChem Super, Quick 4 Super, I have piles of data in support of this one. And the first number is 26 pounds. It's a very lightweight scooter. So this would be something that's, is unintimidating that, with some moms, you hand them a scooter and if it's too heavy or whatever, they're just going to be like, I'm just not even going to get on it. And then power-wise, only 250 watts, so nice mellow motor. And price-wise, it's nice and inexpensive. So in case I wanted to give it to my mom, it wouldn't be out that many bucks. And top speed is the lowest of the 3, because mom's not about speed. And then 0 to 15 also the slowest.
Perfect.
And so there we go.
Thanks for making our point.
Very good. Okay, thank you, Paul. My choice for the best scooter
Do
for
you
your
have
mom.
criteria?
Of course, I have criteria. All right. So basically, I need the scooter to be stable for her. I need it actually to be smooth acceleration, not jerky, and that's going to come later. I want it to be a low step on to the platform, so it's not like overwhelming. That you're riding too high is actually a downer for my mom. I need it to be decent looking so she's not embarrassed to ride it. And I actually don't need it to be portable because I'm not giving it to her. I'm just giving it to her to ride on because this is the first time my mom's riding a scooter. And for me, I actually had the Fido, but that's kind of a non-scooter, so I didn't use it. I would probably do Fido, but as an actual scooter, I'd go for the InnoChem Lite 2. I know I'm not going to get a lot of votes again, probably for this because it's not a very popular scooter right now, but for anybody that's actually ridden it, which there are plenty of people that I know that have ridden it that are moms, or hopefully moms one day, they love this scooter because it is the most stable ride, way more stable than the Xiaomi or the 9-Box for sure. It's got the smoothest acceleration. Actually, both the Xiaomi and the 9-Bot have a kind of, they actually do lurch you at the low end. There's a lot of low end torque, and actually, like moms, do not like that. I will tell you right now, you need the smooth, slow InnoChem acceleration for the moms. I mean, those are the main reasons. But I also will say that it's also extremely safe because it's got dual mechanical brakes and dual pneumatic tires, of course. Okay, so that's mine. Let's open up the voting right now and see who can win. We have 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think with the Max, the bigger tires, it just screams safety to me. When you want to put your mom on it, you want to make sure they don't fall. So you want to make sure they're safe. And the Max tires and how it feels, It's for your mom, it's for your father, it's for your
Yeah.
kid, your son, your daughter, your sister, your aunt, your uncle. It's for everyone. Wow. One thing about
Yes.
the Max is for everyone. It's
Yeah.
too many use
Everybody's
cases.
getting a Max for Christmas
where
in
y'all
Ramier's family.
breaking it down. And, you know, I like the light too, but it's the low deck sides.
Yeah.
You gotta have
Well,
some kind
so-
of like scooter background when you ride the light.
no, I
too.
think not. I think moms are not going to go off curbs, and that's where you don't want. You need clearance if you're going to go off curbs. But moms are afraid to go. My mom would be afraid to go off a curb. Therefore, the low deck actually, what that does is it makes it more stable. That's what Nimrod
But you
did
have-
to design that
I think
more
some
stable.
part you have to calculate for something that might happen, like, you know, like a big rock in the road or a stick.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm not
bump.
taking my mom on areas with giant rocks in the road.
But
I'm
you could
taking
take her
on-
straight on the street, and it could be a bump in the road, and it could surprise her.
I mean,
And
I think an 8.5-inch tire is okay. I do agree that a 10-inch tire is definitely more stable, it's better for not having to worry about ruts in the road. However, actually, if you think about it, the 9 Max, those handlebars are jerky. It's not necessarily the most stable. I actually rode that when I was thinking about it.
Safe.
I'm like, it's actually, the handlebars wiggle a lot, whereas the Enokim Light 2, you could, I mean, you shouldn't, but you could take a hand off that thing. It kind of just rides itself.
Yeah, and
don't take your hand off it.
Don't
please.
take your hand off the scooter. That's how you fall,
Please,
like
Mom.
Paul.
You mentioned that, you know, the low deck height. That was something I never thought of until, you know, Trina mentioned it the other day. She loves the light.
She loves
the light
it.
too. And she mentioned the low deck height, and I was like, really? I hadn't thought about it. But it's especially when you're getting to know scooters, and especially if you're doing like a kickstart, it's much easier to just kind of kick if you're not kicking and hopping up in the air. And so I think for new riders or people who are not used to riding scooters, that's
Trina
a really good
really
point.
liked to like the low deck, 'cause
Yeah.
she felt kind of nervous about getting onto something so high, and then if she has to get off, it's like for me or Ramier, just kind of barely put a foot down. For someone shorter, and my mom is like barely 5 feet tall, and I think Trina's taller than my mom. It's just, I don't know. I think a heavy scooter is a little overwhelming for my mom. Like if you're about to get on some beefy giant scooter, or the 9 Max is really big. I don't know. I'm knocking the 9 Max. I actually think it's a really good scooter for kind of anybody. But I think the Enokim Light 2 does not get enough credit. And then especially for the for the brakes and for and just for the looks, right? My mom would actually be okay being seen with the the Enokim. She wouldn't really be okay on the other scooters because they just kind of look dorky.
It is a good looking scooter. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. But weight is important. You mentioned weight.
Yeah.
We didn't
Weight is
hear
important.
nothing about the Xiaomi.
And the Xiaomi is the lightest scooter. Because I put my specs out there
Light?
up front.
Isn't that
It's lighter than the light.
Is
It's
it?
26
No
pounds.
way.
Oh, you're right. The light is 30
Yeah.
or 29.
Yeah, it's 30.
Yeah.
And the Xiaomi's 26
But it
pounds.
looks, but it
It's really
doesn't
light.
look that.
It
heavy.
doesn't look
They
as
look
light.
like they're about the same.
Yeah, that's
they
true.
look like they're about the same. That's true. So let me just tear apart the Xiaomi real quick.
It's half the price of your scooter.
No. So
Half price.
both of you guys, if you care about your moms, you need them to be safe, and y'all only have one mechanical brake, whereas the Enokim Light 2 is the only scooter that's actually under 30 pounds that has two mechanical brakes.
Is it
believe
drums?
it or not,
Is it drums?
two drum,
Okay,
or
that's pretty
this
good.
drum. Shoot, I think it's drum. I'm pretty
Because that's one of the
positive
reasons
it's
I picked
drum.
the Xiaomi's. It's got the regen in the front and then the second brake in the back. So it's got
Yeah,
decent
well,
stopping
regen
distance.
doesn't really gonna help you out in an emergency, right? It's just you're really relying on one brake, and if you look at the stopping distance on any of these three, I mean, the
light is
Light
way,
2
way-
actually crushes it. I know it's an expensive. It's definitely three
should've
times the
been
price
scooters.
and double. It's like double the price. No, it's a little more than Ramier's, and it's probably three times the price. Or two and a
right here
half.
It's 2x.
2.5. I mean,
Yeah.
Enokim is a little overpriced, but like they have things about them that are kind of worth it. I think sometimes. How long we got? 35
50
seconds.
Oh, 35. Oh, you're winning.
Am I
Chuck?
winning?
Uh-oh, Chuck.
Well, you
This-
know, 1 out of 4. Hopefully, we'll see if it holds up.
As a joke, can we just all vote 9 Max right now?
You just want to win. Don't do that. No. Let's
Watch
see.
it
No,
happen.
I
Watch it
think they're all good scooters. Actually, Vienna's cousin borrowed our Xiaomi M365. I wouldn't give my mom that scooter because I would not want her to have to deal with a tire change on it. Whereas I think the Enokim is a lot easier to do that with.
Chuck,
And 9
you did it.
you're not going to get it. All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
So the winner this time is it looks like the
It's the Enokim.
The Enokim Light 2 won. Appreciate everybody
Who's the
voting for
second?
me. Second is Segway 9 Max. to
Chuck is in
Ramier.
last. I never came in
Good
last. So
job.
buys your,
Third place is the is the Xiaomi
Xiaomi.
M365, but hey, it's a it's an aging scooter.
I should have picked the Fido.
Yeah, the Fido may have won that one. Actually,
I would if I hadn't already picked it, I would have picked it.
honestly, like I only said Inokim Light because the Fido I was saying like, hey, that's not really is it really a scooter? And then whatever, but actually that would be the one I would put my mom on because my mom actually knows how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
And
It's
so it
familiar.
would feel
Yeah.
really familiar and really normal.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the 9-bot because it's. I like it because it's fast.
It's your first
safety,
scooter. That's why you like it.
I don't care for moms. They don't need to be safe. They already. It's a safe scooter. It's already safe.
It is
It's
safe. It's not
fast.
going to go fast enough
It's
that they're
not,
going to get too hurt, but
it's not nothing too good.
it's got
for
a bell.
woman
It's got a
or
nice
not
bell.
Too good for a man.
It's got the lights.
great for everybody.
It does have the lights at the top, whereas the yours does too, and I think mine does not have the lights at the top. So that's a plus.
So Paul takes 2 out of 4 rounds.
You won one.
I won 1. You lost 3. I mean, you lost 3.
That's true. If you add
You
up the
lost
total
1.
losses, I think I
technically,
lost.
total. But
So
good
wait,
job,
so
Paul.
so Paul won 2 out of the 4.
2 out of 4.
Paul. Great job, Paul. Paul's the winner of the first annual Christmas battle. I hope you guys like the Christmas battle that we do here. If you like it, we'll do it again next year, and maybe you can help us come up with some more categories, or maybe we'll do something else for New Year's. We could do this again. I think it's kind of fun. Okay.
I'm glad we didn't incorporate shots for winners on this
I
one.
know we were thinking about doing that, but
Straight edge over here.
I got to
Yeah.
ride my motorcycle home, so
That's
yeah,
true.
it's
I did
good.
shots 2 weeks ago, right before the show, and it was not an effective technique for being on a host of a live show. Anyway, we hope that this list, helps you kind of figure out what you want to get for the holidays. These are, this is, there. In any of these things, it's really about the rider and the profile. And I think we probably agree that there's no scooter that any of us chose up here that's a bad scooter at all. We're just trying to pick them apart, of course, to win. And there's actually other scooters that we didn't choose that are also good as well. These were just, some of my decisions were actually super hard. For many
All
of
of
them.
them.
Yeah, all of them were actually kind of hard.
And
You can
we-
go multiple ways.
Yeah,
on
we
these.
picked someone picked a scooter that the other person was going to
Oh, that's true.
So.
Yeah, I went first, so
Oh,
Yeah,
were
I
you
got
gonna
the- I
pick something that
scooped,
he was gonna?
I got down there and scooped
Which one?
some,
Which
scooped
one
some
were?
scooters.
The Fido.
You were gonna choose a Fido. Oh, I was telling you guys if you choose the same scooter, I think it's cool because
It would have split the vote, though. It'd be like,
then the
Bernie
other person
and-
wins. That will help me, right? Anyway, all right. So let's move on to the deal of the week. Okay. The deal of the week this week is Ramier's favorite daily commuter, and that is the Apollo Explorer. The Apollo Explorer is right now on discount. I think it's the same discount that they had for their Black Friday. They extended this one. It is $10.99, which is the lowest price it's ever been. It is an amazing scooter. Excuse me, no doubt about that. You get one free upgrade or accessory with purchase. So you can get like $100 fast charger. So you can get that, I think it's like a 4-amp charger or whatever, instead of the 2-amp, and it charge your scooter faster. It's worth $100. You get that for free. Also, I believe it's still free shipping to the United States, which is a huge value that that's 8% or whatever your tax rate is at. It's a pretty nice discount. So anyway, for one of the best scooters, for Ramir's top choice for single motor, right? That's your number one single motor. For big dogs, right? I mean, that makes sense. And it is a fantastic scooter. It actually has everything that the Apollo City has, but more. But of course it weighs a little bit more. And that's what, so anyway, that's the deal of the week. So check that out. Every deal is actually located in the video description. So just go down there and you can look at all the best deals that are going on right now. We basically, as soon as we get them, 5 minutes later, they're posted. And I think it's the most comprehensive kind of deal area in the world. Okay. Quick commercial break sponsored by U Scooters.
straight to Facebook. Hey.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
All right,
We're back. I'm back.
All right, so let's do the industry news.
Okay. Industry news.
Industry news. Da. All right, real quick. If you guys enjoyed that last segment, can you give us a thumbs up if you like Paul, Ramier, Chuck, or Richie behind there, or Trina that puts all this stuff together? Yeah, I hope you guys like it. Quickly give us a thumbs up. I really appreciate it.
We appreciate
all right,
that.
thank you so much. All right, industry news. We're going to kind of skip over the micromobility news because it really is not really anything on the personal market right now. Some scooter sharing stuff. You know, not really anything too crazy. So, and the show, you know, we need to move this thing along. So, first up, Urban Machina is having their holiday sale. Definitely check out our page. Anyway, discounts on a lot of stuff. You get with each purchase, you get 3 free accessories from their selection. They have 3 models currently on big discount. That's the Inokim Ox O, which we're going to review in a couple weeks, the Evolve Pro R, and the Inokim Light 2 Super, which we talked about just now. So if you're going to go to those scooters, make sure you just go through our deals page. That can really help us out a lot. And that's Urban Machina.
Okay, up next, we have the scooter that I'm actually in love with in purple. So the E-Move Touring has a new color, and it's purple. We got that right there. Look at that. Nice purple. Grimace. Thanos. They have it in Thanos colors. They also have it in black, orange, and white as well. It's $8.99. Pick it up. Use our coupon code.
All right. And then finally, another industry news. Mostly these are all kind of deals and stuff like that. But as I said before, all Apollo scooters are still on sale while supplies last. No tax for purchases in the United States, free shipping, and a free accessory or upgrade with every scooter purchase. So now is still a fantastic time to get your holiday shopping done. Okay.
Purple stuff.
Purples.
Purple.
We love our Facebook community. So now it's time for the Facebook giveaway. Okay. All right. So the Facebook giveaway, if you don't remember, sponsored by Apollo Scooters. Thank you so much for donating this to our Facebook community. This is going to be the Xiaomi Smart Helmet. It's right. Oh, we know. We'll have it. We'll have it there in a second, or later. I think in a second. Here we go. Right here. This is what you get. This thing. Get it right here. Just move it from you to your house. Just put it on your head. Okay, it's Xiaomi Smart Helmet and an alarm for your scooter. Thank you so much, Chris and Mac at Apollo Scooters for sponsoring this. It's amazing, and they're including worldwide shipping, which is
worldwide prestige shipping, worldwide.
No small feat. All right, so the way we do this is,
Chuck rolls the die, whatever number it hits, we're gonna roll the randomizer. We're gonna hit randomize that many times. So. Go ahead, Chuck. Roll the die.
All right, here we go.
It's 1. It's actually 1.
That's easy.
We haven't got 1 in a long time. Okay,
all
Richie,
right.
pull that up.
Here we go.
Okay. Good luck, everyone.
Number 1.
Peter Chi.
Chi?
Peter Chi.
Okay.
The winner is Peter Chi. You did it.
Love you, Peter Chi.
Look at this.
All right. So go over and check out Mr. And he'll let you know how to get that all taken care of. We'll get that free shipping out to you.
Yeah,
free shipping, free
Peter.
worldwide shipping. Anyway, congratulations. Thanks, everybody that does the Facebook giveaway every week.
We have a question. Do we
we have a
ESG
question?
swag?
Oh, yeah, I should have mentioned. So check this out. I mean, we're just kind of trying this out. It's not like official yet. So, we'll probably cut it in a day. But this, we put some swag on the ESG YouTube page. So if you just go to any of our videos, just go down. I made this like what is it?
We have super chat. We have to stop everything
Oh.
to acknowledge the super chat.
Oh, I know that symbol anywhere. That's Yaniv, right?
Yep. And he
Yaniv,
says, thanks again.
Yaniv.
He says, thanks again, Chuck, for another great show. Kudos to you and Ramier, Paul, and Richie, Justin, and David, little sister, and everyone working hard.
Hey, thank you very much, Yaniv.
Trina,
Appreciate
not
that.
Mickey, but-
Yeah, I really appreciate that. Okay. So, yeah. So, anyway, if you go to any of our YouTube videos, I think it's called what's the store called? It should be in your browser, but just go down or whatever, and you'll be able to find, it's not Teespring, it's the other one. Anyway, I bought this on it just to check out the quality, and I'm going to check out Teespring, but it's only $20 or something like that, and it's actually a decent sweater. So, anyway, we're just trying it out. We'll probably cut it and try another one and then do something more
get an
fun.
official.
This is a little bit boring, but whatever. I'll rock it. So, cool. That's the only question, and I think that's our show. Fuck. Whoops, that's the wrong outro.
Whoa, shout out Tyner and Tyshawn Marshall. They told me.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Ramier, we had a good show. Paul, who's I'm sure he's packing up, getting ready to go home. Really appreciate it. Come on over here, Paul. Oh, he's just moved it.
Oh, okay.
Paul's here. So anyway, guys, really appreciate it. Check out the 10X? No, the Fido. The Fido's coming up.
The Eno Kim Quick 4
first looks coming out real soon. What, Friday? Tomorrow.
Morning. Man,
There's so many things coming out.
Eno Kim Quick 4 first look comes out tomorrow morning, and then 10X.
10X after that, and then next week is a quick 4 full review. Big time. All right, guys, ride safe. Don't forget to wear your helmets. We'll see you later, everybody. Love y'all.
No, Chuck, what are you doing? Those are for me.